Regretting you, regretting me, regretting him, regretting her, regretting they, regretting this, regretting my. What's up, viewers? It is TVB, and I saw Regretting You tonight, which is a new romance film that's adapted from a novel based on Colleen, a novel written by. I cannot speak tonight. Regretting You is based on a novel written by Colleen Hoover, and it centers around this dude played by Dave Franco and his best friend and his best friend's wife and sister and the best friend and his wife. They have a daughter named Clara, and then Clara's aunt, the main lady's sister, and the best friend die in a horrible car accident. And it's like, this movie, it's a romance movie. It's not a love triangle. It becomes like a love square. Now, I know this movie's been out for a few weeks. I know this movie has been I know I'm late to this party, but since I ended my Turtle Tuesday series last week, I figured I gotta do something on Tuesday nights now. And I don't usually look at critic reviews before going to movies, but I heard this film was not doing very well with the critics. I was seeing thumbnails about it from YouTubers I follow, and I was just like, oh man, a poorly received movie that was released recently? Well, I gotta make a top 9 worst movies of the year list somehow too, and oh my gosh, there's never been a more fitting title for a film that I have seen this year. To the studios who made this, I regret giving you my hard-earned cash in time. Oh my gosh. I don't even, like I said, it's not a love triangle, this romance. It's a love box. There's the best friend and his wife and Dave Franco and the wife's sister, but it's even though the sister is married to Dave Franco, or he gets her pregnant and he disappears for 17 years because it turns out he's had feelings for the best friend's wife ever since high school, and yet they end up together and they have Clara, their daughter, and then he ends up getting with her sister, and then the sister and the best friend die in a horrible accident. It's revealed they were having an affair. So then Dave Franco and the lead lady are then they admit their feelings for each other. All of a sudden, then live action Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon shows up and is now Clara's love interest. There's so much going on. I think this film's an hour and 46 minutes long, or 50 hour 56 minutes. It felt 3.5 hours. The pacing is atrocious, and it's supposed to be this very heavyweight, heartfelt, emotional scenes, the tragic accident and the funeral, and her, and there's personal guilt and trauma, and those mother-daughter. It centers around. I heard that the novel this film was based on was really delved into the mother-daughter dynamic. Yeah, even, and it's no one in this film has any chemistry. I saw none of it on screen, which was just it was frustrating, because it's Hiccup. I'm, for the sake of this video, I know the actor's big guy. I know his last name starts with Thames, but for the sake of this video, he's this has been his year, because he's in this movie. He was in the live action How to Train Your Dragon remake, which I refuse to watch, and he was in Black Phone 2. So hey, good for him that he's getting work this year. I mean, I thought he was good in Black Phone 2, but oh my gosh, he plays such a slime bag in this film, and there's AMC product placement. He works at an AMC theater in the movie, and there's multiple scenes that take place in freaking AMC! Again, there's we're introduced to his character nearing the beginning of the film, when he's trying to move the city sign, right, to expand the city limits so he can order pizza for his grandfather. Okay, first of all, what pizza restaurant still has their own delivery drivers anymore? I DoorDashed for a year and a half. Can't they just use DoorDash to get pizza? This film makes no sense! And there's just a lot of themes throughout the film that, I don't want to dive too deep into spoilers, not that I doubt anyone cares, but it's there's a lot of just things that happen that were just really problematic, and movies should not be glorifying, toxic relationships, or, falling in love with your spouse's best friend, or like, just brushing off death, and it's just or emotional manipulation. There's just I feel like there's 1 out of 9 stars. Regretting You is a garbage film. I will say this, the one redeeming quality this film kind of has is Clara's best friend. I thought she had a few funny scenes, but that was about it. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below. I have a question for you guys tonight. What is the worst film adaptation you've seen from a book? What is the worst movie you've ever seen that's based on a book? Let me know in the comments down below. There's a piece of dust flying in the air in front of my screen. Maybe it's an orb or a ghost or something. Anyways, subscribe to this channel, please, and have a good night. Stay beastly.